Hi again everyone, and welcome back to Hollow Knight once more with me, Kid K. Mirai. Let's hit it and get started. When we last left off, we had just made the very sad revelation that our little friend Mila the Miner had become infected, unfortunately. And we headed off into the place that she was mining near, Crystal Peak. So today we are going to be continuing our exploration of this lovely but deadly purple place. Those guys are more agile than you might give them credit for. Therefore, I'm going to cheat and get this one through the floor before it can get me. Somehow, did you see that? It like somehow knew to dodge away from me through the floor. These guys are smart. And they wield projectiles. Okay, so as you probably could guess, we don't have a map yet, so we're going to be looking for Cornifer. But, we might not run into him for a little while. I just stood there and let that walk right into me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. For goodness sake. That's not a very good start, is it? So, in here we have nifty conveyor belts that take us around. So that's another example of new technology in a place. Hold on. Yeah, this place is pretty deadly. Like, you know, if you thought that someplace like the Soul Sanctum with wizards was bad, this is, you know, even worse. They definitely have quite the learning curve in this game. I don't know why I'm checking a map. I just said I don't have one. Okay, I don't want to go that way just yet. I think we're gonna continue upward for now. Oh, fun, an obstacle course. Hello. I think the obstacle course is going to lead up to the grub. Oh, it was faster. Well, that wasn't too hard. Huh? Yeah! Can't forget to dance with our grub friends. Oh. Lasers. I'm gonna guess I should probably stay away from those, huh? Let's just avoid them. That moved, so... Okay, but it leads to a whole lot of nothing I can... There were more lasers over there. It led to a lot more nothing. So, must be something I need. I keep checking the map. Must be something that I need that I don't have yet. This doesn't look good. Alright, not too bad. Oh no, there's another grub. This obstacle course is worse. Okay, this is probably going to take me a few tries, so let's hold on a second. Yeah, just... Okay, alright. Yeah, big dance for getting through there. Watch the gears, watch the gears. gears spinning around turned off the scary poundy things. Okay, but I actually don't want to be in there just yet. I'm gonna go back where I was. Not gonna wander around in here aimlessly. We have an actual set plan here. And the plan definitely involves getting hit by lasers. Like a lot. If I tell you that getting hit by the lasers is part of my master plan, then, you know, it might seem less embarrassing. But this is my plan, was to go and find Cornifer. Hello, buddy! Come to scale the mountain? I've heard tale of a summit way up there. Too far for me, though, and I'm not really one for heights. As always, we will buy your map. And now we can see where we are, in this lovely purple place. So, we've already been to a lot of what he's been to. I jabbed myself on one of those crystals back there. Awful sharp they are and all over the place. You'd best watch yourself if you're heading up. He's just sort of seated by another cliff that leads nowhere. And I definitely can't jump high enough to get up there, so whatever that glowing thing is, it's gonna have to wait. Right now, we will continue our journey upward. And I can't get up that way, so I will have to brave the lasers here. For heaven's sake. Hold on a second here. This should not be this hard. Hold on. There we go. I have no idea what that was. that made me do that. Okay, that says a bench, but... And I need a bench. But the thing is, I know something about that bench that you don't. And so, I'm gonna wait a minute before I go in there. And instead, I'll go up here and get this glowing thing. Shopkeeper's key. Small brass key made in the likeness of a shopkeeper. It looks like Sly. The likeness of a shopkeeper indeed. Well, we'll have to maybe go and give it to him. Okay, well I can't get... How are they shooting me through the wall? I'm gonna die. I mean, I'm probably gonna die. You guys. When I die, you know, you can have my stuff. The ghost is gonna have my stuff. My ghost, I mean. My shade. Okay, that was handy. Yeah, this is a place where I always end up, like, having some trouble. So just bear with me, alright? But you know what would help me feel better about my trouble? It's Squirrel! Ah, quite a view, no? I'm not surprised you survived the trek through these shimmering caverns. There's an air of strength about you. I suspect it would be quite intimidating, if not for your small stature. I'm very intimidating. You're just... Why are you so tall? Did it sadden you to see those miners below, still laboring at their endless task? Yes, because one of them is my friend. Even overcome, strong purpose has been imprinted upon their husks. The crystal ore is said to contain a sort of energy, not as powerful as the soul the city dwellers harnessed, but far less lethal. Oh, that's interesting. Strange to know such ancient facts. I wonder from where my knowledge comes. Right, so the crystals have a similar power to soul, but not as potent. But still deadly, apparently. At this high vantage, I can just make it out. The light from that sad little town. I doubt its residents could even comprehend the scale of the world that surrounds them. Well, some of them could. I mean, it seemed like Sly had been places. Cornifer goes everywhere. An elder bug, definitely not. So small it seems. Yeah, because if we look at the map, the big map, we really are right above and to the right from where Dartmouth is. So yeah, I guess you could really sort of just make it out. It's interesting to see how stuff links up. Also, let's see. We found a few other creatures. The husk miners. Oh, I read that last time. And these guys are not specifically interesting, so I won't bother reading those. Okay, well, let's continue on. Maybe try to find some more things to kill that won't hit me so that I can get some of my health back. Here's someone. That didn't help! And for there, we have another place that we can't get to because it's just too high. Whoa! That was a lot longer than I expected. Shit. Oh! I feel good about how that went. There's a wiggly floor there, but I can't do anything about it because it's, I don't have any soul. Oh my Jesus. Fucking Christ. Guys, this is awful. I'm just gonna spend most of this video about to die. Or actually dead. Have that feeling. You have to dive on those guys from above because, they will otherwise, you know, put up their little crystal shields. Okay. Hoping if I drop down here, maybe I'll find something else I can kill. Pardon me, just gonna go up here and get back another thing of health. Then I'll go back down here and hit that thing again and see what it is. Because it shoots projectiles also, so I probably don't want to go near it. Okay. Full health. For now. Oh, this is helpful. Okay. Full health and full soul. Not doing so bad anymore. Let's go back up there and get the thing that was a wiggly floor. Okay. It just led down to death. And one of these horrible things. Okay, so that looks like... Yeah, that must be the creature that makes rancid eggs. A blug sack. Placid but putrid creature holds rancid eggs within its gut. Why are your eggs rancid while they're still inside you? That's gross. want what they have. We have something there. I just have to move more carefully than I have been. Oh! Oh, guys. How's everybody doing today? You living your best lives? I had to take care of those. They needed to die. And that was all for a Wanderer's Journal. Alright, well that's fine. Okay, so let's head back down here. Just slide my way all the way back down. And let's go to the bench this time. Because I actually have full health. And you're gonna see why I didn't just go to the bench before. Because, see, I can't sit on this. There's someone already here. Excuse me. Well, the only way that I have to interact with my world, since I don't have like a listen thing here, is my nail. Oops. Why are you mad though? I'm mad. He's mad because I ruined his nap. Which, you know, same, I guess. What? Come on. Please don't kill me. He just flew up in the ceiling. I mugged him for his lunch money that was like a lot of lunches worth of money, and then he flew up into the ceiling. Crystal Guardian. Heavyset miner of the Crystal Peak, overcome by crystal growth, can discharge blazing beams of light from its crystallized limbs. Okay, so the crystals store up light, it seems like. Alright, well, I can't go where he went. And I can't get up there. So I guess I'll just have to take advantage of there being a bench, which is nice. And yeah, this is where I just had come from before, so let's actually continue on to the right, but it's a good thing I came back for that, because now there is a bench, which means I could save somewhere other than all the way down at the bottom bench where I was before, when I first started. Anyway, it sounds like a Crystal Guardian is able to, you know, fire things using its limbs. So those crystals store up light in some way. And would you remember that, I came back up here because I want to just make sure that this is where I think it is. Did you remember that Mila, in her last struggling song she was trying to get out, was mentioning light? She said she would remain where she was until light blooms again. Okay, so we're just gonna continue on through here. Now that I know I can do that, I'm gonna do it all the time. I don't see why I shouldn't. Also, now that I know that I can kill the laser things, I'm gonna do that all the time. They're just called crystal crawlers. Discharges searing beams of light from the crystals on its back as it crawls around, seemingly unaware. So, they've got crystals all over themselves. And they also spew light, so that makes sense, huh? Okay, well I got through that a little bit better than my previous playing would suggest I might, but now I'm about to do something that's really, really very hard. So, probably not going to do very much commentary right now. I'm just going to keep quiet and try my best to do it. Okay, that actually took fewer tries than I thought it would. Not so bad. And yay! Big, 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 big dance for that very hard to get grub. Okay, I'm actually gonna go back up real quick. And subject myself to further problems. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see where I come to if I go down here. Where do I come to if I come down here? Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on just a second, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back again, and as you can see, I got to the other side of the poundy things, and part of the way that I was able to do that is I went back to a bench and I put on my grub song charm so that every time I got hit by one of the poundy things, I got some soul back so that I could use that to regain some health. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because I just hit the switch that turned off all of the horrible poundy things, so now I'll be able to traverse this area a little bit more easily on future occasions. So now I can go wherever I want. Well, wherever I want within this room anyway. Okay, so let's continue on downward, I think. Although, wait, let me just make sure that there wasn't anything more up there. Because it looks like I should be able to... I know I can't get in the one that's up at the top there, but... Hold on. Oh, okay, alright, that's... Okay, alright. No problem. Sorry about the little diversion. I deserved that. I thought, I'll just fall straight down. Surely that's the way to go. This place is very pretty. If I wasn't, really tense getting hit and dying all the time. Although I say dying all the time, but I actually haven't died yet. I've just been very severely injured and close to death. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find this exit here. What else is down there, though? Just in case there's money. there's always the chance there might be money. No, I was trying to run away from you. There is money. Good. Worth it. Anything's always worth it if there's money at the end, right? I like it that I can hit their projectiles away as well. Okay, and through here is actually the bench down at the bottom, so that's handy just for a quick save. Now let's go back to that exit up at the top of that room. Not gonna bother you guys again. Okay. New area, new part. And you see, we've got our lantern out here, so you can probably guess that if we'd come to here and didn't have the Lumify lantern, it would be a place that we can't do shit in, and we would have been stuck. So, thanks a lot for selling us that, Sly. Onward. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here to where I have a little bit more room to get you. See, there's no way that we could have traversed this in pitch blackness. You wouldn't know where the hell you were. Okay, and through here. I feel like I shouldn't be here yet. Yeah, I shouldn't be here yet. Somehow I've gone the wrong way. I'll be right back, guys. I have to, like, go try and figure out where I even am. Okay, I think I figured it out. I just remember I came back up here and thought, okay, I'll go to that middle right exit, and then couldn't get there from the very bottom where it is. I needed to come all the way back up here and drop down here. So sorry, we will be going back to the shadowy place later on, but we need to do this part first. Again, I'm sorry. It gets a little more complicated as time goes on, and I don't always remember where I'm going perfectly. But that's alright, we're all in this together. Okay, see, that's that gate that I couldn't get through, and I just needed to go back up a little higher. Now that's an interesting looking contraption in the background. And there's a nifty looking sign there that looks, see there in the middle there? It looks like one of those a little bit. Like a bug with a hole in it. Oh, there's a grub over there. But I cannot get there. Another fun obstacle course, but this time there's just straight up lasers. Okay. It's going to be a lot of crazy jumping and stunts. We're going to parkour our way across this place. And sometimes get hit by the lasers because we're very smart. nice handy soul totem here so I can heal and get back my soul. I like how when things get a little more dire in here, the music changes slightly. It gets like a lower bass beat to it. Here's one of these things. Wow, if you get close to it, it goes nuts. Okay, inspect. Oh, inspecting just destroyed the bridge, but... Oh, consumed the crystal heart. Hold LT while on the ground or clinging to a wall to concentrate the force. Release the button to blast forwards and fly through the air. We now have a super dash move. Watch this, guys. It's amazing. Bam! And we just bam right into walls. Super dash, basically the way it works is, you will go until something stops you or you stop yourself by hitting A. But you just sort of superhero blast through the air. All the way back over here to where we started in this room. And that's good news because that means we can use our super dash to go help this little guy. See, crashing into that glass did not break it. Yeah! Guess what, buddy? I got a new item. Got a new ability. So that was neat. But yeah, I needed to get that before I headed downward to where I was, where I said I was lost. Okay, let me get back to there, and then I'll be right back, okay? I lied. I went somewhere completely different than where I said I was going to go. And I got a bench along the way, so you can see the big room off to the right, where we got the crystal heart in that little alcove by the bug-looking thing in the right side. But I came back over here because I remembered about this room that we went in, but we couldn't do anything because it was just too far to jump. Because now it's not too far to jump because we have our superhero rocket boots. We can just jet all across places now. And look, we ended up in this beautiful place. This place is just really entirely crystals, huh? And we got a charm for our efforts. This one is called Deep Focus. It's the opposite of Quick Focus and actually costs even one more charm notch. Naturally formed within a crystal over a long period. Draws in soul from the surrounding air. The bearer will focus soul at a slower rate, but the healing effect will double. So I've never actually used this charm, so I don't know how much longer it takes to focus, but it's obvious it's going to be a little slower, but then you'll get back 2 masks of health. Probably at the same cost that 2 masks of health would cost, but you would only have to focus once to do it. So, you know, that's still kind of helpful. Okay, and then we're actually going to go up one more little bit. That was lucky. Okay. And where we're going to go is where Cornifer is. Well, where Cornifer was. Because over here we can also jet to the left. See, I'm not stopping. Watch. Not stopping until something stops me. Yeah, we are out there, huh? Come on. Okay. I'm gonna go down in here. Check it out. It's a grub. Hi. Yeah. What the fuck? What the fucking shit are you? There's evil grubs? Yes, there are. Grub mimic. assumes the shape of a harmless creature to lure prey. So the grubs themselves are harmless. But those guys are awful and terrifying. There's just like giant bones in the background there. Do you see that? Why are there bones? Yeah, an actual grub. See, I would just naively go around hitting all the glass balls containing what looks to be grubs anyway, because I just need to help all my grub friends. There's no way that I would not help them, even if I might die trying. Those guys did a number on me too. Wow. Okay, back out again. Now you'll see that we're about to open up a really great shortcut. Because guess where we are? We are all the way back at Dirtmouth. Whoop! Okay. I'm gonna pretend I did that on purpose just so that I could show you this. There's actually a secret if you climb up the well instead of using the ascend button. Yeah, I definitely just completely meant to do that. It was intentional. Very, very intentional. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to anybody here. I really only just did that so that I could show you can get there from there. But alright, now I'm gonna go back to the shadowy area of Crystal Peak. So I will be right back. Okay, guys. Finally, we're back where we had been when I got completely lost. Okay, so it looks like if we drop down, we're gonna hit a really big drop, but now that we have this, which was what alerted me that I was going completely the wrong way, we could shoot across there. This looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? Skulls on sticks. Again. And that is because we are in a place called Crystallized Mound. Somewhat similar to Ancestral Mound, huh? I know you see me. Come here so that I can kill you. It's using cloaking technology. That took way too long to kill a minor enemy, but, you know. I knew that was gonna happen, and... whatever. Okay. Did you see that one of those roly-polies hit me and then was immediately destroyed by my Thorns of Agony? But it was a roly-poly thing. Wait, hold on. Maybe I need to go down there. Okay. Oh, it was just for a soul totem. That's fine. Always good to have more soul, especially so that I can heal. Okay, we're actually gonna go upward. Because somebody managed to put a grub in here. Yeah! Somebody managed to put a grub inside a snail mound. I mean, I'm guessing it's a snail mound. Okay. Oh! You look like the snail shaman. But you're stuck in crystal. Okay, I'm gonna get you out. Hold on, hold on. Oh, well, I mean, I meant to get you out. I think I just absorbed that person. Consumed the descending dark. Tap B while holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power. What we just got was an upgrade to our ground pound spell. So the reason why we were able to get that was because we had the crystal heart, so we could zip over to the mound itself, and we could get into the mound proper because we had Desolate Dive from Soul Sanctum from last time. So because we fulfilled those couple of conditions, we were able to get an upgrade. It will still go through the floor same as usual, which is usually what you use it for, but it will also do more damage when you use it as a damaging spell. See, remember when I pounded through some of the floors at Soul Sanctum, we actually did, go straight through some enemies. You can do the ground pound through enemies if you're able to get above them, or you can actually do it just into the ground next to them and it shoots out shockwaves that, will damage them that way. So, yeah, now it will do more damage. Now it's time to fall in a hole. Where the heck is this? We don't have a map, but... Okay, so we're just sort of right below Crystal Peak. Cursed are those who turn against the king. This looks like a graveyard. Some of the stones have got like the Hellenist seal type decorations on them. Okay, well, yeah, this definitely does have a graveyard type feel to it. Actually, I think I'm gonna go to the right. We're right kind of people, aren't we? More graveyard. Well, that's interesting. Looks like a much bigger gravestone or monument. Hello? Your grave, hologram trapped me. Okay. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher, in her archive surrounded by fog and mist. Lurien the watcher, in his spire looking over the city. Hera the beast, in her den, amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Hellenist lasts eternal. Now, if you remember the little poem that we had at the very, very beginning of the game, before the first cutscene, that little poem was written by Monomon the teacher. Okay, so the dreamers lay sleeping. It's 3 people. The faces look a lot like those of the people who appeared to us in Greenpath. And through their devotion, Hellenist lasts eternal. That's like what they said about the Hollow Knight on the fountain. Through its sacrifice, Hellenist lasts eternal. Okay? Dreamer locations added to map. Oh! Go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to this sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals? By the vessel, or by that captive light? Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens. That plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seals remain. Our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds. It shall be done. They're there again. Fade away, little shadow. Fade away and let us sleep in peace. Okay, well... We read a thing about some people called dreamers. Dreamer locations were added to the map and then 3 people showed up. Have a feeling those 3 people are the dreamers. We don't have a map of this area. Dreamer locations added to map, so I guess those faces are now on the map, so... Well, some platforms sprung up while I was looking at the map, so let's check it out. Oh! Who are you? Oh, you know, there's like dream catchers and stuff everywhere. Looks like a moth. A moth with very long legs, like some kind of, like one of those Luna moths, you know, like how they have the really long bottom wings. I mean, it's very pretty here. I wonder if they're the one putting the platforms here for us to follow. Okay. Hello? Listen. What a terrible fate they've visited upon you. To cast you away into this space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? Ah, so the dreamers put us in some kind of dream, and this moth is appearing to us. I'm assuming it's a moth. I mean, that's very clearly a moth statue, offering us a way out. I think we will definitely take this weapon and cut our way out. Taken the dream nail. Hold Y to charge and slash with the nail. Cut through the veil between dreams and waking. Yes. Hi. Are you the person who helped us? She looked so much bigger and more dazzling in the dream place. Also, look, it's like creepy shadows and stuff. Ah, you've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Okay, so you are the one who helped me, maybe, and you're called Seer. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though, I must admit, that sacred blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps, we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it, and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, wielder. Hunt down that essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. Okay. You are still unpracticed in the way of dreams. Collect 100 essence with the dream nail. Visit me again and I will share what little wisdom I have. Essence can be found wherever dreams take root. Have you seen them? Those whispering plants that grow all over this old kingdom? I believe there is one just outside. Why not strike it with your dream nail and see what happens? Oh, you know, she's probably talking about those, remember the bicycle-wheeled dreamcatcher tree plant-looking things? Go in there. Here's one. Okay, so why to use the dream nail? Oh, and it did. It made lights appear. So I collect those and bring them back to the seer. So I'm guessing that we'll have to go around the kingdom and find more of those trees in order to complete this particular quest, because she said we had to get 100 of them, and I don't think a full 100 of them just appeared. I mean, I already picked up 13. Okay, so if you noticed while I was jumping around picking up the essence, it made the background have a bunch of dream catchers, you know, swirling through it. And you know that you've gotten all of them from a particular tree because that stops and you get that little, like, shuddering noise. And the tree changed shape. Dead remembered. Penitent moth. Dreams revered. So when you get all the essence from a tree, it becomes something that looks more like that, and you can dream nail it again for some information about the place where it is, basically. I'm gonna see if she says anything different now that I at least got the one tree. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream nail. Okay, and then she says the same because, oh, she did say something different. You should search carefully near graves and other monuments. Why, I believe I saw an interesting gravestone here in the resting grounds. If you do decide to disturb those dreams, though, be prepared for a fight. Oh, that's interesting. We're gonna have to fight ghosts? Or some kind of bigger, horrible zombie monster? I'm gonna go this way, and, I think that since I'm hitting an hour of recording time about now, even though the video won't be an hour because it was a lot of running back and forth, thanks to my great confusion with Crystal Peak, I think that after I rest this bench and get this stag station that this is going to be the end of this video, but, okay, so there is a map of this place, but Cornifer's not here to give it to me. That's always the case. There was no way that I could have, like, you know, beaten him here. I'm gonna summon the stag and say hi to him. Hello. The resting grounds. Passengers would come here to conduct rituals for those who had passed on. Not anymore, though. Perhaps the dead conduct their own rituals now? Well, that's an interesting thought. Okay, so here is where we are going to rest. And, let's just take a quick look, because I think we should have our final map of Crystal Peak, apart from those couple places that we couldn't get to because they were too high. We did fill in quite a lot of the kingdom today, and now we're over in this spot that we can't get a map for just yet. Alright, so we've basically been given a brand new couple of quests. The seer has charged us with getting essence for our dream nail, which is this thing here. Allows the wielder to cut through the veil between dreams and waking. Can be used to reveal hidden dreams or open gateways. The dream nail can collect essence, remnants of wishes and dreams. And she's likened it to light, which is interesting. And we also just saw the dreamers. Again, as it turns out, those three people that accosted us in Green Path and tried to, you know, slam us with magic are called dreamers, which also comports with the whole, you know, dream catcher aesthetic here that's in the resting grounds. And they mentioned, you know, a call from something, from the vessel or from the captive light. So now suddenly we have a lot of people talking about light. Mila mentioned light in her, you know, stuttered out sad song at the end of the last video. That Seer has mentioned light, the Dreamers mentioned light, and now we're collecting light with something called a dream nail, and now dreams are a motif for the game too. Curiouser and curiouser, huh? Alright, well, like I said, I think this is a good place to stop before we continue on our exploration that's going to include, you know, those two new quests that we have. Pretty excited to continue on with it. Alright guys, have a good day everybody.